Riker. Our next guest is a former Strikeforce and UFC middleweight champion. After having to withdraw from UFC 230, he now joins us back on the show to bring some holiday cheers. Luke Rockhold, welcome back to Submission Radio. How are you, man?
Good. Can't complain.
Luke, you are the 007 of MMA. We know you're always traveling to a new country, always possibly with a new woman all over the all over the world, the globetrotter. Tell us, where are you right now? Because we saw you online. This is the new woman in your life.
That's the new woman in my life. That's about it. She's cheap. She loves me truly and deeply. And no, I've been wanting to get a dog for a while, so finally pulled the trigger, got the right one. And I'm in California over here, Malibu. Unfortunately, I haven't seen much of the fires. I haven't seen one speck of ash, so not too bad over here though. Good to be
Wow,
home.
look at that view between the dog and that balcony view. I think Christmas is looking pretty good for Luke Rockhold. Tell us, what's it like having the dog now? How long have you had Lucy for? And we imagine picking up women isn't difficult when you're Luke Rockhold, but adding a cute dog into the new weapon arsenal, that can't hurt, right?
Yeah, I'm a professional. I stick to my game.
What went into
Lucy's for professionalism.
Oh, of course. What went into the choosing the breed, Luke?
I like to hunt on the off time from time to time, and they're good, smart. I mean, hunting dogs are always smart. They're kind of in between. She's got the little, not so active like a pointer, which I was looking into, but they're a little more unique and a little more family friendly than the rest of the hunting dogs, and so athletic, vicious little animal. I named her after Lucia Riker. She's the most vicious little female you've ever come across.
Oh, Lucy, there she is. I'm looking forward to seeing Lucy with you during fight weeks. And speaking of fight weeks, it was also a bit of an anniversary. 3 years ago, last week was the date that you beat Chris Weidman to win the Middleweight Championship. How crazy is that? Time flies. What do you remember when you think back to that crazy night? It was a pretty memorable moment in MMA.
I remember it was quite the week. It was a bit of a headache. We had the leg issue I was dealing with. I was sitting in the back soaking my leg, and all my coaches, everyone was pretty much shitting their pants, just worried because they knew I was just on antibiotics nonstop for 2 weeks, and I was soaking my leg before we arrived to the arena. And so I remember we were getting in the hotel. We were getting the elevator from the hotel, and the elevators was silent. I was like we were going to a funeral or something. I said, what the fuck? I just stomped my foot down. I said, what the fuck you guys doing? Lively up. We're about to go fucking win a world title. And so got everybody back on the program, and it was good, man. It was good. I knew what I was going to do. I knew I was the better man that night, and I was calm, cool, and relaxed. Went in there and then just took it the way it wasn't easy, but I knew that I could fight through it and just relax my way through the positions and flow through it. Chris he's stiff. It'll be like water.
Was that one of the craziest things you've ever been through in your life as far as overcoming that fight week? I imagine fighting is nerve-wracking as it is, knowing what you were going through, knowing sort of, right until the end you were sort of helping that leg, and then to beat him the way you did. Was that sort of one of the craziest experiences of your life?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. It's a world title in MGM. It was a big stage. There's a lot that went into it, and so far, it's one of those. It's a good moment in time.
I fully expect you to show Lucy on the TV the fight, because she wasn't around then to see what she missed out on 3 years ago. Now, last time that we spoke to you, you were talking about a quick return. You were talking almost about even fighting at UFC 232. So I'm wondering, how's the leg going? How's your injury going? And how's that sort of return timeline looking now?
It's a little longer than I'd hoped. I think I rushed into the fight at Madison Square Garden. They really wanted that matchup with Weidman at Madison Square, and I liked it a lot. And I think I just made myself believe that I could make it happen. It was far too soon for my leg. There's just so much internal healing and in the scar, and like the scar is finally just sealing up over the top, and then there's all the underlying issues, and it's right on the bone. And so if I were to kick, even at this point, it's still fairly dangerous that the whole thing could just open up like a big female wound on my shin. I don't know.
Bit of an axe wound, yeah?
I don't know how. A bit of an axe wound. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how else to put it. It could be really, really bad, and I'm not really willing to risk a fight at this point just due to that. So I'm trying to heal. I got some stem cells injected back into it, and then my knee that really kind of took me out of the fight. That was the last thing. I was kind of working around everything else. It's a little more than I thought to. It's a small tear of my PCL and my ACL. So I tried to work around it, and I re-injured. I hurt it a little bit, and so I just noticed that I got to back off for at least 6 more weeks probably now, and move up and get stronger. I'm training every day. I'm lifting. So getting stronger. Getting stronger is the recipe. Light heavyweight is the course. I'm coming for these guys, man. I'm just not really impressed with what's going on right now in that division. I'm tired of compromising my body, and I'm a better fighter, where I fight naturally and bigger. And I'm long overdue moving up, and I'm done with middleweight. It's time to move on.
Wow, there you go. I think that's sort of as official as I've ever heard you say it. There's some pictures of you next to Robbie Lawler. I don't know if you guys are weight training. You look huge. You next to Cain Velasquez. You look bigger than him, and he's a heavyweight. So that's it. No more middleweight. No more middleweight returns for you. It's just 205 from here on out, right?
That is it. That is it, man. I was ready to move up, and then they enticed me with that fight to get to Madison Square Garden, and I made myself believe I can do it, but your body breaks down. In camp, everything just starts falling apart. When I get my weight gets down further and further, and the stress of the fight builds up. My body falls apart. So, it's been meaning to happen for the last few years. I mean, I've been killing myself for many years now, trying to make that weight, and it's makes me less of a fighter. So I'm ready to move on, and I'm ready to light these guys up. You got guys making waves at light heavyweight that they're somewhat laughable. A couple of middleweight washouts reaching into the top 10 within a few fights. It's the division is open. I'm ready to feast.
Are you talking about Anthony Smith? Because he's the guy that came up from middleweight, and he's obviously made some waves at 205.
Anthony Smith, yeah. I mean, Santos came up just recently too. I mean, These guys are. I'm just not impressed. Not impressed, man. These guys are. They're a little sloppy in so many ways, and I see openings, and I'm ready to move up. I mean, the rest of the division, there's a couple good guys up there, and but I don't see much, and I'm ready to come up, and I'm ready to shut it down.
Because Anthony Smith was actually talking to the media recently, and he believes he deserves the next title shot over whoever wins between Jones and Gustafsson. What do you think about that?
On what? On what basis? No. He looked like shit. He didn't look good his last fight. I'm not gonna say. He looked like a bum.
I guess that's one of the reasons why it sort of leaves the division open for you. What are you what are you expecting from this Gustafsson Jon Jones fight?
It's an interesting matchup. Obviously, Gus is confident. Gus he likes the matchup with Jon, and I think he poses a lot of threats. We'll see what Jon comes back, and Jon's obviously been through a lot. He's been away for a while. So is Gus actually too. So I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be one of those close fights, and it's going to come down to the end. I know Jon keeps coming to the very end, and then that's what won him the fight. He won the championship rounds, and so it was close. I gave it to Jon last time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Anything could happen. This is fighting.
Well, what would excite you more, a fight with Jon Jones or Alexander Gustafsson?
The winner.
We know we know you're looking at the title belt, and that's the thing that's most attractive to you. But speaking to the UFC, what kind of indication have they made to you? Would there be a warm-up fight when you go in there? Would you be looking at a guy like Anthony Smith to sort of make your light heavyweight debut before you sort of fight for the title? Have they indicated anything yet?
I've got some pretty marketable matchups. So we just got to get healthy. I got to get healthy. When I'm healthy, when I'm cleared, then we can see who's available, and it's going to be one of the very top guys. I'm not messing around. I mean, I'd like one or two fights before I jump into the winner of one of those fights, and so I want to get comfortable. This is obviously it is moving up. I'm putting on some weight, and I want to feel it out, get my body ready for it.
Wow.
Feel good about it.
So obviously you're talking to the UFC already, and when you say marketable, I guess you're pretty confident and happy with sort of what they're offering you in terms of opponents next, right?
Yeah, we're going back and forth and about some ideas, but like I said, there's no point in really locking down anything right now until I'm medically cleared to fight, and so I got to take care of my knee and let this shin wound heal up. So that's it, really. Just trying to get the body back and lift and getting bigger. Like I said, I'm 220 right now and feels good. Feels right.
On a bit of a side note, after UFC 230, we for some reason thought you and Israel Adesanya were going to get matched up. Maybe the UFC sort of liked that. Was that offered to you at any point? Did they approach you about maybe doing that fight?
They did not. There was no talk of that whatsoever. I think for some reason, they had Anderson in their sights for that thing. Israel looks good. I like his style, but it's I don't know. Let's see, there's questions to be answered about Israel. How deep is his game? And but I think stylistically, he's done really well thus far.
Are you picking him in this Anderson fight? Do you believe he can get it done?
Yeah.
Are you speak? Sorry
we'll
to
see,
jump in, Kaz, but you a bit of a change of mind, Luke.
No, just we'll see what Anderson shows up. Anderson's been popped for roids twice in a row now, so what Anderson's going to pop in this time? Is he going to be a less or a more of a fighter? Who knows?
And at this point, is there anything that the UFC could throw at you to make you go back down to middleweight? If somehow people get injured and things can go out of the way, is there anything they could give you at this point? I know Chris Weidman, Madison Square Garden sealed the deal last time, but at this point, are you just past it all and just want to focus on light heavyweight?
Light heavyweight is it. Like I said, light heavyweight is the recipe. I'm coming for light heavyweight. I'm just this last camp, and it really made me realize my body just rejects 85, and every time I get down, I fall apart. So, I'm a better fighter with when I fight naturally and just let my body. I was restricting my body. Everything I would eat would just, I'd blow up. So I'd have to just nibble at every damn little thing. It's just not living. So I'm happier here, and it feels right. And I'm feel better than I've ever felt. So I'm very confident moving in to light heavyweight. And so move up.
What was your walking around weight at 185, Luke? And what do you reckon will be sort of like an optimal weight for you to walk around at 205 once you put on the extra muscle and the size?
I don't think I'm going to get too much bigger than 220. I'm just under that now, so just displacing some weight, some muscle, and just letting my body do its thing. So I'm going to lift. I'm going to train as hard as I can, fuel my body the way it wants to be fueled, and I'm not going to restrict myself. And so I'm not going to overdo it. I think 220 is my mark.
It seems like 2019 is sort of going to be a great year for you. While what you mentioned before, about 6 weeks, you need to be a little bit careful with the body. What do you think would be an ideal sort of time frame for you as far as a return?
Depends. The March time frame sounds pretty good. I like the sound of that. I'm trying to do everything I can to get back in there, and so I'm trust me. I want to rush my way in, but I want to do it right, and I don't want to have to fall out of this thing. So I'm just waiting for the body to go, but I think March is very realistic.
You know, there's speculation that March might be DC versus Lesnar if that happens. Imagine you and DC on that card together.
I missed out in New York. What would be better than that? Yeah, Las Vegas. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good alternative. So we'll see. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna focus on myself, get healthy, and if that's what it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
All right, Luke. Well, as we wrap up,
maybe we can postpone Kane and put him on there too.
Wow. Imagine that. Luke Rockhold getting us excited for 2019. Luke, as we wrap up quickly, Christmas is around the corner, so we have to get your top Christmas movie pick. What are you and Lucy going to be watching in the coming days?
Christmas movie.
It can't be R-rated. It's a family show.
Well, it can. I mean,
I can't go off the top. Christmas movie. I mean, you always got the Christmas Story. It's always a little classic. You'll see it a fucking million times on TV.
Yeah, Home Alone. Home Alone's pretty good. Home Alone. There's the New York one. There's the first one. Jingle All the Way. Dennis's favorite.
I've never been a big Christmas movie guy, but more of the Tin Cup Caddyshack.
What are you gonna do for Christmas then? Are you gonna be spending it in Malibu, or you got some other plans?
No, I'm just doing some stuff with Ralph Lauren down here, and then I'm gonna head up to the Bay Area, see the family.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, Luke, we appreciate you coming on the program. You're bringing a lot of Christmas cheer to people all around Australia, New Zealand, and America. Guys, make sure to follow Luke on Twitter and Instagram at Luke Rockhold. And, of course, how could you not? With Lucy now on that Instagram account, there are even more reasons to now follow Luke Rockhold. We wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. Luke, thank you so much for coming onto the program, and can't wait to see what happens in 2019. I think March is going to be a very exciting month for MMA fans.
You're damn right. Later, boys.